Redox. Oxidation and reduction definitions. Oxidation is the loss of electrons. Oxidation number increases. Reduction is the gain of electrons. Oxidation number decreases. Oxidation number rules. 1. All uncombined elements have an oxidation number of 0 like chlorine or sodium. 2. Oxidation number of elements in a compound add up to 0. So in sodium chloride, sodium's oxidation number is +1 and chloride's oxidation number is -1, and when added together, they equal 0. 3. Oxidation number if monotonic ion equals the charge. So chloride ions have a charge of -1, so the oxidation number is -1. 3. Oxidation numbers if all elements in polyatomic ions equal the charge. For example, carbonate ions have a -2 charge, so the oxygen has a -2 oxidation state, and because there is 3 oxygens, the oxidation state will be -6 as you multiply -2 by 3. So the oxidation number of carbon is equal to the overall oxidation number, which is -2 plus 6, which equals +4. 5. Some elements have invariable oxidation numbers, so group 1 elements have a +1 oxidation number. Group 2 have a +2 oxidation number. Aluminium has a +3 oxidation number. Hydrogen has a +1 oxidation number, but its number +1 when in metal hydrides where it's -1. Fluoride has -1 oxidation number. Chlorine, bromine, and iodine have -1 oxidation numbers, but not -1 when they're with oxygen or fluorine. Oxygen has a -2 oxidation number, but not when it's hydrogen peroxide. Redox half equations. Bromine and iodide forms iodine and bromide, which consists of 2 half equations. The first equation is bromine being reduced to bromide as it gains electrons. Oxidizing agent is bromine and acts as electron acceptor. The second equation is iodide ions being oxidized to iodine as it loses electrons. Reducing agent is iodide ions, as it's an electron donor. How to write a simple half equation. 1. Work out the oxidizing number being reduced or oxidized. 2. Add electrons equal to change in oxidation number, so reduction adds electrons to reactants and oxidation and electrons to products. 3. Check to see sum of charge on reactant side is equal to sum of charge on product side. How to write a complex half equation. 1. Balance the major element, don't focus of hydrogens or oxygens at this point. 2. Use water to balance the oxygens. 3. On the opposite side, use H+ ions to balance the hydrogens. 4. Use electrons on H+ ion side to balance the charge. How to combine a half equation. 1. Make sure electrons are on the opposite sides of equation, so one of the equations is reduced and the other is oxidized. 2. Then make sure the electron in each equation is the same, so by all means multiply equations if needed. So if one equation contains 2 electrons and the other contains 4 electrons, then multiply the 2-electron equation by 2, so all elements in the equation are doubled. 3. Then join the 2 equations to form one equation. 4. Cancel out the electrons as well as waters and hydrogen ions if there is any.